Hi, welcome back. This is a different kind of a tutorial. This is hot tips for single strung and double strung harps. All of them apply to both harps, and some of them are unusual, like I guarantee you haven't heard about relaxing your tongue as a technique. But anyway, so these are for everybody from beginners to advanced. They will help you tremendously in speeding up your learning process and enjoying it more. The first technique is easy to do, but you might have to remind yourself to do it before you play, and that is to smile while you're playing. I, I have had amazing results with students who were just struggling with something, and then I said, smile and play it, and suddenly they could play it. So, in a minute, you'll stop the video and do any passage that you're working on from a tune, and first of all, do it the way we normally actually concentrate and don't smile when we play. So, okay, now smile and do it. Now you might notice that your hands are more relaxed, that your body moves, and it's really nice to have your body be able to move and your harp move with you. So try that. The next thing is warm-ups that focus on closing, and that gets your body and your brain used to a good habit in using your hands before you start focusing on a tune. So what I like to do is put my hand on a 4-note chord, and in fact an F 4-note chord is great because you can see it. If you're more of a beginner, you'll be able to see the blue and then a white and then the red and then the blue. So start with an F 4-note chord, and first with one hand, close very deeply, close very deeply, close very deeply, and close. And then with the left hand, and then especially on double strung, do both hands. But not that fast, really focus on the closing. That's the important part. And then you can move to different places. If you're on single strung, you could do them an octave apart, or you could do that on double strung. On double strung, you might go, but really focus on the closing, and that's a great warm-up. The next thing I'll bet you haven't heard of, and that is to relax your tongue. And when you relax your tongue, the rest of your body will relax. And when you're more relaxed, you get better tone out of the harp. Your fingers are more accurate. So in a moment, you'll stop the video and play some section of a tune and focus on relaxing your tongue. One thing that can help you tremendously when you're learning a tune that most people don't think of, and that is to simply make it easier. So a student of mine was learning a tune I wrote called Kindly Woods, and in the notes before I present the tune, I talk about rolling the chords. So it's... And she was having so much trouble with rolling the chords that she wasn't enjoying the tune and couldn't get anywhere with it. So I said, don't roll them, just block them, because that's something she could do. She could do blocked chords and arpeggiated chords very easily. So it was absolutely beautiful. She would go... So if it shows rolled chords and you can't do them, do blocked chords. Another way to make it easier is if the left hand is 1/5/8, make them fifths. It sounds really beautiful lots of times, and it's a lot prettier to play the tune beautifully at your level than it is to struggle and not play it beautifully. So I'm going to play the Kindly Woods, the beginning of it, with just fifths. Beautiful. Although I'm showing everything on a double-strung harp, everything applies to both single-strung and double-strung. Another trick, which might sound like a no-no, is to simplify the tune. The harp is beautiful, just the strings are ringing. If you play it beautifully and simply, it's actually more relaxing and beautiful to listen to than a complex version that you're having problems with. So let's say you find music for maybe Amazing Grace that goes, and I'm having problems with that. Okay, what if I just simplify it to a one-note melody? So, and play it beautifully. Okay, another trick is to even out your tone when you're working on a difficult passage. And you use a metronome for that, and you slow it down just unbelievably slow. So I'm working on learning the entertainer. So if I'm going, and it's so uneven, well, I'm going to slow it down to the very slowest thing I can do without pausing and without imperfections. I mean, this is going to be really slow. And when I get so that I can do that, and I might have to slow it down more, but then I'm going to just inch it up just a little bit. And I'll inch it up a little bit at a time until finally it gets to the point where I'm making mistakes. Then I'll inch it back a little bit. And maybe the next time I practice, I can get it a little bit faster. But the metronome is really your friend for that kind of thing. So take a part of a piece, either during this video right now or make a note of it and do it later tonight, and slow it down just unbelievably with a metronome and play it, and with no hesitations and no changes of rhythm. If you want to get notices in your email when I make a new tutorial, then you click subscribe, the red bar, but you also click the little bell, and that is what gives you the notices in your email. The next video will have some more tips on helping you learn much faster and with much more joy and ease.